gentlemen, Main Event Boxing and Foxtel is proud to bring you the big one tonight. An historic date here in Australia, especially for the man. To introduce our challenger from the blue corner, please welcome Rodney O.
Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls in pubs and clubs, and around the globe, behold, standing 181 centimeters and weighing in at 75.6 kilograms, with a professional fight record of 2 losses and 23 wins, and soon to be again world champion, the brother, father, husband, with the super middleweight master plan, giving all he's got, cause you know he's hot, boxer and bound to outfox ya, representing Redfern in the city of Sydney, Australia, Anthony, the man, Let me hear you scream, Australia! Chuck, the champ is here!
Thanks, Rodney. That's our challenger, ladies and gentlemen. But coming out of the red corner, weighing in at 76 kilograms, undefeated after 35 fights, 27 by way of knockout, trained by Rickard Olsen, from Copenhagen in Denmark, the Viking warrior, Mikkel Hitman Kessler! The world!
Spine-tingling, crowd fully involved as Luis Pabon, the Puerto Rican man in charge, will call the fighters to centering. Final selections from Barry Michael and Adam Watt.
Okay, everybody out.
Okay, I'll go straight out. I'll say Mundine today.
One.
So Mundine by knockout in the long round.
I want to see.
To Luis Pabon.
I give you instruction in the dressing room. They're having a clean match, okay? I told you, it's really high. Here is good, okay? Good luck.
Referee saying that Mundine's pants up a little bit high, so he won't put it on.
Is this about to be another glorious chapter in Australian boxing history? Or the Anthony Mundine pugilistic swan song? Live and is the main event. Anthony Mundine once again fighting for the world title. The time for talking is over. 6 times Kessler has ended a fight in the first round.
Confident leading there the right hand. Much longer reach, Kessler.
And already coming to the fore.
There you go, Mundine walking forward, Lewis.
That's a good positive sign, early.
Very.
Who will occupy centre ring? It's Kessler at the moment.
I really feel Mundine needs to get on with something that will command his respect early.
Mundine looking at the body.
And they're giving him that right hand there. Look at his left hand. He's
Waiting.
He's almost threatening. He's almost inviting Kessler to throw that right punch.
A bit of turning from Mundine. He was very quick with that left jab there. Didn't connect, but Kessler with some speed. Mundine bowling and weaving, trying to get on the attack, occupying centre ring. Trying to get Kessler on the back foot.
Kessler seeing the punches well at the moment, though.
Mundine ring speed, talked about often in the lead up to this world title.
Nice combination by Mundine. That's fast. He's the fastest I've seen Mundine.
He's crisp, isn't he?
Yes.
That one landed. First couple were a bit short.
He hasn't thrown the right hand to the head yet.
Neither fighter's thrown the right hand.
Not behind the jab. Sharp, good fighting, good right to the body.
Down to a minute to go in the first.
Mundine standing right in front of his opponent.
Yeah. Who would have thought that?
No talk of him, possible talk of him retreating around the ring, not coming to fruition here in the opening round. And it's Mundine here working on the front foot.
Very relaxed.
And bubbling out of the way of a potential Kessler thunderbolt.
Kessler knows the last 30 seconds of every round is the pay seconds.
And no dispute about where the crowd's support lay.
Totally different atmosphere to Eccles. There's absolutely no cheering here for Kessler.
Oh, what a confident start by Anthony Mundine. Good glare at his opponent before he listened in. How do you score that?
Yeah, I think I've got to give the first round to Anthony Mundine. There wasn't a lot in it. It was a feeling out round, but of the scoring punches, I think Mundine landed a few more, but it was close. It was close, but I'll go 10-9 Mundine. What do you think, Adam?
Well, I'll definitely give the round to Mundine also, but you could see there that he threw through. This boy's got some power behind him, but Anthony stood in front of him and outsped him.
And made him miss.
Yeah, 100%. That was the punch there. If that one hit, poor boy.
With what he's seen from Anthony Mundine and doesn't want him either to go back to a rugby league career, saying that he's just a baby at this sport, even at the age of 30. He started well in his attempt to become a two-time world champion.
Kessler stepping in, all the weight behind his jab there.
Big power.
Working well, he's working the jab and he's throwing the hook. I thought the same jab. When he starts throwing that right hand, that's when we see him at his best.
And that's what Kessler can be hit with the right hand. Yeah. Mundine can put it in beautifully.
You see Kessler jabbing to the body there. You know for sure he's going to throw overhand right sooner or later.
Yep.
He wants Anthony to drop his hands and protect himself for that jab. Took a bang on the shoulder there by Mundine.
Yep, rode it well. Better luck by Kessler, though. Mundine tried a good left hook too. That was a powerful hook. And a good jab from Mundine.
The Kessler defense.
Very good Mundine, equal to the pass here. Jab to the head, hook to the head.
Right here in the back.
Wow, that jab's fast and hard.
Nice jab there on Mundine.
Get a jab from Mundine.
We knew Kessler was powerful. I didn't realise he was this fast.
I knew he was quick too, mate. I knew he was fast. Kessler Kessler looking for an opening. Mundine moving.
He's way out of the corner well. Crisp strike.
When you're in the corner, you have to throw something big to get out. Nice. You can tell he's done 200 rounds sparring, Anthony. Both boys are seeing these punches well.
30 seconds remaining, round number 2.
Mundine's got both hands down now. Well taken by Mundine.
Kessler's landed the harder punch of this round, though. Kessler saw that one well, too.
Mundine throwing in just short there from landing. They're in the dying seconds of round number 2. And the judges can't likely to be squared after 2 rounds.
I think, you know, Kessler, that left hook right hand and then that follow-up right hand, I think a left hook would have just about pinched him that round.
Yeah, I agree, Barry. I would have given the round definitely to Kessler. Yeah, but what I liked about Anthony then was his speed and his jab. He hasn't shown it yet. He hasn't shown what he's got. He hasn't been throwing. When he starts throwing the right hand off that jab, that's when we see the best.
That was good. Good lead right hand, but the harder punches came from Kessler. But Mundine's certainly holding his own there at the moment.
But both boys showing why one's a world champion and why another one was a world champion.
Exactly.
Both boys are top world class.
Class fighters.
Yeah.
You look at the opening 2 rounds here and you say, had Anthony done this, made 5 here last year against Manny Siaka, he wouldn't be the challenger tonight. He was, to a degree, tentative that night. He said he had to be more aggressive, and he is here. Barry's got it squared after 2. Outs coming in the opening 3 rounds of a fight.
He's a very heavy-handed fighter, you can see that. Oh, hurt Mundine.
A stagger.
Hurt Mundine.
And now Kessler emerges with Mundine on the ropes. Mundine says, bring it on. Will Kessler do it? He's talking a good fight here. Mundine.
Mundine said, is that all you've got? Big punches from Kessler. The first left hook definitely shook Mundine, but then he called Kessler in. Good left hook from Mundine.
And now it's Mundine on the front foot.
Jab.
Couple of good left jabs. Entertainment center crowd getting into it.
I tell you what, Mundine, we haven't seen the right hand yet.
Good, you're going to the body there. Mundine's calling him on. He wants him to fight. Oh, right hand. The bigger fighter, he was calling him on there. This is still throwing that leg jab to the body. There was a leg left hook there. I think I did the damage there.
Yeah, it was a lead left hook.
There he goes again.
Powerful left hook.
Now we see why these ropes are being used again. He starts fighting that jab, you know the right hand's going to come soon.
Hasn't thrown it yet, you know. Like properly, like, you know.
He hasn't doubled up his jab and thrown his right.
Final minute, round number 3.
And then looking for the right hand, looking for it, looking for it.
Excellent combination from Mundine. 30 seconds remaining, 3rd round. The pendulum swinging here in the 3rd.
Big start for Kessler, but Mundine came back well. He's just about be pinching this round, I think. Good combination punching. Jab again.
His jab has been terrific.
16 seconds remaining. Oh, left hook from Kessler.
Well worn.
Another good left hook from Mundine. Kessler early.
Big right hand.
Got to give it to Mundine.
Everybody's getting to their feet here just in the entertainment center.
How did you see that one, Adam? The start of the round it was all Kessler. The end of the round it was all Mundine.
I'll give it 100% Mundine that round.
The way he came back.
Definitely. And anyone who questioned Mundine whether he had heart, have a look at that round.
It was Kessler that landed the blow early.
It shook him, and then he called Kessler on.
And then the taunting from Anthony Mundine. Is that the best you've got? Come on. He got into the crouch, the defensive stance, and then he worked his way back into it.
Didn't he ever?
You know Mundine's prepared for this fight. He's mentally prepared. He knew he was going to get hit like that.
Two good right hands.
He'd seen it before. Mundine.
Seconds down, round 4.
Barry Michael has Anthony Mundine, the challenger, ahead by 1. Round 4 of a scheduled 12, and it's Kessler leading with the left jab early, stiff in there. And Mundine responding in kind. This every bit we hoped for and then some.
He needs to continue to do.
I think he's won Kessler's respect now.
He landed with two good right hands in that round. Kessler chasing him now.
Kessler is good at cutting off the ring with that. He's not so much chasing him, but he's cutting him off.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job.
Left. Got through.
Took it well.
Even when they're not throwing punches, you can see the intensity and the thought ahead.
Oh, for sure.
And they're thinking 4 punches in pants. They're not thinking 1 punch.
Good right hand.
Yeah.
Took that well, Anthony Mundine, but a big one. Kessler opening up more this round.
Nice Mundine. This is plodding forward.
Just robotic-like, just continues to go forward and forward. As though that's the only program that's been booted in. And then the right.
Just bringing the right into play more, Kessler.
With the blood coming from Mundine's nose. I guess he's going to be throwing away his jab a bit, and he wants to get in there and let those big punches go.
Kessler, that straight forward Kessler's head, but he fires straight back.
And everyone from Anthony Murray to Dorningberg, I mean, everyone here's in their seats.
Oh, left, right hand. Bigger round by Kessler.
Mundine bobbing, weaving. Can he land a blow late in the dying seconds here in the 4th round?
10 seconds.
Keep going.
Kessler, big round the way through, you'd have to give it to the champion.
Big round for Kessler.
Kessler seemed to throw more punches in that round. He threw a mixture of punches, right hands, left hooks, and hard jabs. Where Anthony only seemed to throw the jab in that round. He didn't really throw many other punches, bar that speedy jab.
He got hit with a good left hook there at the start. He got hit with a couple of big right hands. Bloodied his nose. That was a good right hand. That was the one that did his nose. I told you that before the fight. When he lets him go, he lets him go. Bit ragged at times there when he lets him go, though.
In slow motion, you always are.
Very true.
Ooh, just taking on the shoulder there.
Got a
He's
beautiful...
riding him well, isn't he?
Mundine's doing a great job against a very, very dangerous opponent.
Barry's got the fight square. That round going to the champion.
I really think Chop's going to have to hurt him soon with the right hand. Land a big one flush on.
And then his hands are up more this round, you notice. There we go, that drops back down there.
Kessler looking for the right hand. Both very good thinkers, these guys.
Just pushing forward. Now Mundine trying to get the jab out there. This is an even round. No debilitating blows landing yet. Kessler trying to get that left. Mundine working the body. Kessler with a couple of quick jabs. Now the crowd gets involved.
Round at the moment. Kessler looking for that big bomb. I can see that right hand coming over the top. There it is.
And he's trapping Mundine on the ropes again.
Judge his way out.
This is more. This round was forecast in the fight. Kessler trying to chase Mundine around the ring. Final minute of round number 5.
Anyone's round up for grab still.
Yeah.
Mundine's running. He's there fighting.
Yeah, he's not running like he used to, that's for sure. He's fighting a good fight.
Getting through from Mundine. And they've got the champion on the tour. He's got it.
Good left back from Kessler. Kessler back there with good punches.
Sneaking through that left uppercut. Oh, Mundine, big bolo.
He wound up 5th round.
That's what Mundine has to do, is throw something else out there. Make him think about something else. Nothing hitting there.
Blocked those competently. Got out quickly. And the judges have a tough time deciding who got the 5th.
Couldn't separate them there. Both guys, you know, like tried hard, but no one had it.
Who's exerted more physically so far?
I'd say Kessler should be, because he's the one working forward and pushing it. And in that last round, for example, he was the one pushing the fight, and Anthony was going back. And aggressive judges reward aggressive stances. In saying that, looking at Kessler there, both these guys are fit.
Oh yeah, Kessler's very fit.
Steve Waugh, former Australian Test skipper, just one of a bounty of. And that man is a renowned fight fan.
Wayne Carey sitting right next to us here at ringside.
And starring on Fox Footy on Foxtel. Still square for Barry as we start the 6th of a scheduled 12 rounds. The title belt remaining up for grabs.
Six rounds gone already. Where'd they go? And they went fast.
This chess game continues. The left jab from Kessler blocked out. Likewise.
We saw early in the fight Anthony was backing Kessler up. He was standing there. Now he's going to find it a little bit harder to try and land a shot on Kessler. walking backwards. And then you can hope that Kessler walks. This is what he's going to do. That's it. He's going to back him up. He's going to walk forward and throw punches.
Three quick jabs down the right from Mundine. Getting Kessler thinking.
Very hard to get respect going backwards, Barry. Try and throw punches with any power.
Very true, Adam. Bit low, that one.
Let's just run like that. Nice. Barry's mixing it up.
Kessler trying to get him into this corner, looking for that spiking left hook.
And when you feel you're back on the ropes like that, Barry, you start losing a bit of energy because you know your back's
You're under
against
pressure.
it.
Just putting on a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Having trouble catching him, but still got him with one, got him with the left hook, and he's making the fight this round. Mundine needs to land a big right hand. Good jab from Mundine.
But throw that right after that jab. When you land that jab, throw the right. Here we go.
Missed with that left hook, blocked well by Kessler. Strong man, Mikkel Kessler.
Half a minute remaining in the sixth. Mundine defending here. It's Kessler setting the tempo in the sixth.
And then calling him on again.
Mundine needs to do something. Kessler's made this round.
You don't know whether Mundine can take you the distance. So when they go in the 8th, 9th and 10th round.
Loading up with a big left hook and missing.
Reached halfway. Mundine with a word for good measure. But you have to fancy the champion. Should be awarded that round.
Yeah, he put the pressure on. He had Anthony on the back foot. You know, like the scoring punches, he probably landed a few more. But there's, you know, both boys doing a great job of making punches miss. But you've got to give a guy points for, you know, walking up and doing this sort of. Isn't he? I mean, look, he handled all them well. He saw all those punches well from chop.
Very well. I mean, we can't be surprised, and Mundine can't be surprised that maybe he is behind 1 or 2 points leading into the 7th. He'll know, and Tony, his father said, it's the 8th and 9th and 10th round that they're looking at. So it could be part of their game plan. They could be saying, okay, what we're going to do is let him punch himself out a bit, we'll let him come.
I have a feeling they're going to be waiting a while.
He's had just 3 fights in the last 19 months, Mikkel Kessler.
Mikkel Kessler walking straight on to Mundine.
Larry Michael has Kessler ahead by 1. Round 7.
Barry, do you think Mundine's in top gear now? Do you think this is as good as he gets, or do you think he's going to get it again?
With his flurries, I think. I agree.
I don't think he's let his punches go yet. Whether that's by choice or by the pressure that Kessler's putting him under.
He's under pressure and he doesn't want to get hit cleanly by this guy. This guy's powerful, and this guy's on top at the moment. Oh, brother. That would have taken your head off. That was a stiff left hand.
That should him up a little bit, Mundine.
Yes, and it was only a jab, really. Kessler looking very powerful. Again, the jab. He got through the jab of Mundine's head.
He's in better condition than he fought Siaka, that's for sure. Yeah. Kessler. I'm talking about Kessler. I saw the second of those rounds with Kessler and Siaka, and he's faster now.
Oh, I don't know. I was pretty impressed with the way he handled Siaka. He showed me that he showed all this to me, and I've watched it about 15 times. Oh. Rode well by Mundine, but the power's with Kessler at the moment. Oh, big right hand.
setting the tempo here in this round.
Even though he's taking on the gloves, Mundine, they're doing damage. I mean, the shots through the gloves, this guy's such a big puncher, has to be doing damage. Good lead hook there by Mundine.
Responding well.
Good left hook.
I think he might take that on the glove.
And a good right hand from Mundine.
It's stung him into action.
He's coming up. He's walking up on Kessler. Oh, good uppercut from Kessler. Good round.
Nice exchange there. Kessler still has to be respectful of that Mundine jab.
Oh, that left hook.
Big clubbing. Big clubbing right there.
Good right hand from Mundine.
It was a short right hook. That was loaded.
Final 20 seconds of the seventh. Lewis Pavon separates them. Dying seconds. Kessler with a quick flurry. Mundine, tight defense pocket, and responding with a right. Wait for the bell. 7 in the box.
You can tell these guys, listen, mate, I'm here, let it come. Come, bring it on.
Cool. 5 to go. How'd you assess that round, gentlemen?
Kessler. Had to give it to Kessler. Mundine came back well, but Kessler did too much early.
Just threw more punches. That's pretty much it. He threw more punches.
And Mundine threw one there.
Yeah.
Well after the bell.
Trying to catch up.
He's hit him with a full-blooded right hand yet, Mundine. I reckon he can hurt him. I do.
Well, I got that feeling he can step it up again.
I reckon he
really
can do it.
Well, this would shape as a pivotal round here in the 8th, because if he drops this one, you'll have him 3 behind. Currently 68-66 on Barry's card with 5 to go. Big round here, number 8.
Kessler looking more confident.
And good shot to the body. Goes, the better it would be for Mundine.
This is where the mind goes come in. Like Kessler goes, he hasn't been 12 rounds. He hasn't been that many times. I mean, Mundine said he wanted to go 8, 9, 10 rounds.
This is where that sandhill training and the half marathon runs with
Sprints.
Roy Jones Sr. Yeah, the 23k sprints begin to take effect. Kessler deferred this fight with a back injury.
See, Kessler's slowing down a little bit in throwing his combinations. Well, so far in this round. I know it's early to say.
Oh, he missed with that, missed with all then.
Watch your head.
Still Mundine blocking them out.
Put some flurries together.
Yeah.
Anthony Mundine.
Still one-off punches.
Little head fake and trying to get the jab through. Crowd wanting to begin to get on the front foot. A couple of misses on the way there where it was loaded up. Mundine on the defensive again is Kessler with a couple of good legs. Mundine again says, bring it on. Is that the best you've got? And then tries to respond with a left jab.
Kessler's cool. He's cool. He's not getting...
It's a hell of a fight. A good jab.
Jab by Mundine getting through. Slightly rocking Kessler's head back. Down to a minute to go in the 8th round. This round's still up for grabs.
There's a confidence fighter on Mundine. That's going to give him more
Jabs.
Slowly wearing the champion down, is he?
Kessler finding him hard to tag.
Kessler's
Taunting the champion there from the corner.
and put your hands down by your waist and when you're in the corner.
Talk about confidence.
Yeah,
That's
to a man
confidence.
with Kessler's power.
Yeah.
Good heavens.
How do you see this one, Adam? It's
so far got even. It's down the last 10 seconds, last 15 seconds. Who takes this round?
Hard round to score.
Kessler again, firing the punches out there.
Mundine coming back.
The bell.
Kessler backing him up.
Wow, 8 down.
I'd give that round even.
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah, no one really had a great advantage.
What's the Mundine corner saying now? They don't want the microphones in there this evening. What are they saying?
Roy Jones Sr. very animated in the corner. He needs to lift it up. We got 4 to go. He's 2 points behind on my scorecard. Anyone's fight, certainly up for grabs.
Just twice in Kessler's 35-fight career has he gone to... We are about to enter the 9th, and Mundine is sitting down still. Kessler ready to go. Mundine waits for the bell before rising. Tactical ploy, we're about to find out.
These guys are covered in water and it's slipping up this floor.
You've got to remember too, to take the title off him. Oh, made the missed wildly. That sort of punches now, that does reek of maybe he's starting to slow up a bit, because that was wild.
Mundine calling for
complaining about the floor.
Yeah. Lewis Pabon happy to keep going.
Good jabs. It's right over those jabs there.
Snap. Oh no, maybe not. Just that wild right hand earlier was very good right hand.
And that right finally being unleashed by Mundine.
It's more of a leaping right. It wasn't a straight right. Oi.
Yeah. And the crowd responding to each of Mundine's punches, the judges having to be oblivious to that. Scarce support for Kessler here, the Sydney Entertainment Centre. Another even round unfolding, there to be won.
Oh, good one too. Great one too. Mundine calling him back on. Mundine's definitely landing the cleaner shots.
Oh, lovely jab. And Mundine, I think, gauging this round. And again.
He smells the blood. He smells it. He smells it.
He's got Kessler hurt.
Mundine pushes him back.
Kessler very strong. Good punches, the best punches of the fight from Anthony Mundine. Kessler fires back.
Clean shot.
Referee. And again the right hand.
Now Mundine's banging him up. He's such a better fighter walking forward. Look at him.
This is a good round, good Mundine round.
And defensive for the final seconds.
Brilliant work by Anthony Mundine.
Challenger is making his way back. They're on their feet and standing as Mundine gives Kessler plenty to think about as they make their way to the 10th.
That was absolutely unbelievable from Mundine. Best punches of the fight, I reckon. Here we are. Kessler throwing the big bombs. Mundine comes back with one right there.
That was the punch that set him up for the rest of the...
There it is. Look at that flush on the chin.
With his uppercuts and hooks, I mean, now he's changing his punches up. He's not throwing the one jab, he's throwing more. He's calling him on, he's getting confident. He's getting much more confident.
Well, he's taken the heaviest shots that Kessler can throw so far, and he's still in the fight.
Kessler would have to be starting feeling some doubts now. He'd have to say, I have to come back.
Into the 10th. Mundine trailing by 1 on Barry's card. He's been to the 10th or more 8 times in his career. This is Kessler's.
Okay, we're into the championship rounds.
And the title belt is there to be won, and it's Mundine working to the body and then the right. Clipping behind the left ear of Kessler. Positive start to this round by Mundine.
This is what dreams are made of. Mundine's hearing the crowd roar for him. He hasn't heard that before.
And just when you think Kessler's slowing, he whips in that left and then right to the body. Mundine shakes the head, says, you didn't hurt me.
He's in top condition, Mundine. That was a powerful
Right
shot.
hand there by Kessler.
Yeah, Mundine took it well too.
Giving us every indication this is going to go the distance.
Sure is at the moment, and Mundine doing himself proud at the moment.
He left it open, didn't he? And a big right from Kessler missing. And Mundine nearly leaning into that, but had it blocked. Kessler with a good combination.
Mundine's defense proving very, very good here. Oh, vicious punch from Kessler.
Kessler firing plenty. Mundine responded.
It's that right hook that's landed again.
What a fight. As I said, he can be hit with the right hand, Kessler.
See Roy Jones Sr. in the corner screaming out.
Kessler calling him on.
What a good fight.
What a cracker of a fight. I tell you, not many people thought Mundine would go this well against this guy.
A minute to go in the 10th. Mundine leading over. Working with the body was Kessler. And now going in with the left. Mundine on the defensive. Snaps the jab out there. Kessler following it up. What a great combination there from the champion.
Big punches from Kessler there.
But again, Mundine.
That slowed Mundine up a bit, but he's there. Kessler lifting it. A little hurt here.
When you wear those gloves, with those shots on the gloves, but they have to do some damage to it.
Mundine's back.
How many can he keep wearing?
Boy, there's a right hook. Good counter there by Kessler.
Mundine coming back.
An engrossing struggle here in the 10th.
Scoring well with that jab. Almost already an uppercut.
Just stepping out of the way of the uppercut. Now the left getting in from Kessler. Bobbing, weaving, still defending.
He looks to me as though he's tiring Mundine. He looks as though he's being slowed up, but still fighting well. He's trying. Oh, that's a good right hand from Mundine.
Just missing the mark.
Wow, 10 down. How about this? 2 rounds remaining. Live and exclusive on Main Event.
What a round. What a round. Oh, look, I've got to give it to Kessler, but it seesawed. Mundine appeared hurt.
Coda Nasser, the manager of Anthony, to him.
Well, I'll tell you, it's hard to score, but I've got Kessler 2 points in front.
With 2 rounds remaining.
2 rounds remaining. It's up for grabs.
Look at the shake in Mundine's head there. Even though he's catching the gloves, he's still those shock value are still getting through.
Tell you what, he's shown the whole world that he takes a punch and takes a punch well. He was slowed up that round, I think he was hurt, but he took it well.
Of how the final 2 rounds pan out, Mundine's boxing career surely has to continue.
Oh, he's just showed what a brilliant fighter he is.
And he again waits before the bell. This is round number 11.
I think you'll see Kessler. I think you'll see Kessler put the pressure on big time this next 2 rounds.
Nobody throw. Game 5, game 5.
Mundine trailing by 2.
The score. Some of those rounds were sort of seesawing rounds. Oh, left hook there by Kessler.
He started well here in the 11th.
He's backing him up.
Yeah, the champ starting well.
You can still feel this. Sorry, you can still feel the sting in these. You hear the sting in these punches.
Oh, they're both punching hard, but Kessler's still got lots of power. Mundine's got to win this round.
You see he's marked up on the left side of his face there, Mundine. It's on that right hand of Kessler. You can tell the damage is there.
Good work from Mundine. Came back well there, copped a flurry and came straight back and landed the better punches, I think. Oh,
Nice punches,
good.
And mixing it up there, halfway through the 11th.
The difference in the round so far is Mundine's punches are more precise. They're getting through. Where Kessler's punches seem to be landing on Mundine's gloves more.
Standing right in front of Kessler.
Oh, good body shots.
Kessler trying to respond to the head. Kessler, Mundine rather, and Kessler had it blocked.
There's that big right hand. Where is it? Mundine's showing what a truly brilliant defensive fighter he can be as well here tonight.
This round's still there to be won in the final minute.
That's the punch that I bet Mundine's getting a lot of points out of. Is the right lead hook. There it is again.
There's that right.
There.
His corner urging him on now, like they haven't previously.
30 seconds. Good right hand from Mundine. Good jab from Mundine. Taking the fight up to Kessler. He's tired.
Oh, Kessler's pushing him up.
Good shots like from Kessler.
Pushing him down there, Kessler.
Hey, what's the second? Hey,
Final
listen to me.
seconds of the 11th.
Okay, whoa.
And
Tell you
Kessler's
what.
late flurry may have been enough to get the round.
Left hook there too from Kessler. Yeah, I've got to go Kessler.
And Kessler raises the glove of the air. He thinks that he's going to hang on to the title.
Well, I got him 3 points in front going into the last round. I think Anthony Mundine's got to score a knockout to win it on my scorecard. And look, believe me, it's been hard to score. There's rounds that could have gone the other way. It's a hard one to score.
Yeah.
How do you see it, Adam?
I agree with you there, Barry. I saw, I think a little bit closer, maybe 1 or 2 points. But just then you can tell Kessler took that round just because of that one punch, and off he comes. When these guys are so evenly matched.
They are. There's nothing between them.
No. But you're right, you said it before, the champion has to take the belt from the challenger.
The challenger
The
has
other
to
way
take the
around.
belt.
Sorry. Yeah, you said something like that.
Well,
I do.
easy for us from here.
Yeah, especially for us from here.
Mundine has to finish this fight by winning this round
He has to win this round.
to secure the belt.
Oh, good left hook.
Kessler leaving nothing to chance over.
Oh, make Kessler angry. The big right hand.
Mundine in a crouch, tight defence. Kessler looking for the big left, not there. Mundine again working that jab out. Can he get the right going in this final round? Trying it there, not getting through.
Kessler using his size, manhandling, pushing forward.
Mundine responding.
He's a big, strong fighter. Mundine needs a knockout, I think. Can he?
Less than 2 minutes now. Kessler continuing to throw the greater punches. How will Mundine respond? Good right to the body.
He's going to throw that to the head. He's not going to stop him with a body shot.
Good right hand from Mundine.
He has to throw to the head. He has to let it go. Minute 30.
Oh, Kessler still avoiding withering boot.
Kessler's corner told him he's behind too. I think they said go out there and try and knock him out. It's too close to call.
Mundine needs a big right hand.
Can he find it here? Home crowd urging him on. Down to the last minute of the 12th and final round. And Mundine getting on the front foot.
Mundine trying hard.
Kessler coming back.
What a fight.
Kessler now has Mundine bent over.
Back.
Both
Good
boys
right hand.
Trying to get that right to land. 45 seconds.
Both still have the ability in 45 seconds to go and knock each other out. They've got the strength, they've got the power.
Mundine needs to land a bomb, but he's a good combination.
Good close in play from Mundine.
Mundine take it up to him as they're coming up to the bell. Missing. Kessler missing, trying the uppercut, got Mundine against the rope. Mundine coming back, showing incredible heart.
He's finishing well. The final seconds of a most worthy world title fight. Mundine unloading late. Wait for the bell. Kessler lands a couple late.
That's
A
it.
worthy fight it was.
Going to give the last round to Kessler, but it was 10.
The champion appears to have done enough to retain his belt, but it would seem to be very close. Mundine without the usual jubilant reaction that has accompanied his previous success. Kessler looks very content. His corner quite relaxed.
Kessler was exhausted, though, at the end of the round. He was exhausted. But I think that they've won that they've lost the fight.
Kessler taken to 12 for just the second time in his career, but looking for 36-0. Mundine now awaiting the judges' result. Oh, what a struggle that was.
What a great fight. I mean, that lived up to every expectation.
That shows you what a great... Seriously, before the fight, I really didn't think he had a lot of chance against Kessler, and I was worried about him, but he fought a great fight.
But let's have a look at what we saw today. Kessler, what a great fighter he is.
Told you he was, mate.
I mean, what a top fighter.
The usual chaos in the ring at the end of it.
Tell you what, Anthony Mundine has dispelled any rumour that there's anything wrong with his chin, because he just went 12 rounds with one of the biggest super middleweight punches in the world and one of the biggest super middleweight. Man.
He's surely got to stick it out, doesn't he? We're awaiting the verdict. The judges from Canada, the Netherlands and Japan.
That's it, yes. Great work by Team Mundine, especially Coda, getting this fight on and giving us this fight. I mean, I've got to thank these guys for letting us be here and watch this fight.
And look, I've got Kessler a couple of point winner, but I tell you what, it's seesawed, and a couple of those rounds could have gone either way.
Mundine rolling up some support.
Out Kessler now, getting through his entourage, which
Oh,
includes
ladies
his
and
father.
gentlemen, put your hands together for both our fighters. What an amazing contest!
Good fight, mate.
I'm sure you all enjoyed that magnificent contest, as I mentioned. Two great fighters in the ring, and I now have the judges' scores. Judge Hubert Earl from Canada has scored the bout 116-112. Judge Takeshi Shimakawa from Japan has scored the bout 117-113. Judge has scored the bout 120-108. The winner, and still the WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the world, from the red corner, the Viking Warrior, Mikkel Hitman.
I mean, but no one sees more stuff than Kessler.
Kessler has retained the title and remains perfect in his professional career, while Anthony Mundine will now ponder his next move. Just the third loss in Mundine's 26-fight career.
What do the judges have? 117, 113 Japan. That's exactly the same as my scorecard, I think. 120, 108 now. I don't know what fight he was watching.
There's a lot of people taking photos. Congratulations, a wonderful fight. Two great warriors in the ring.
Thank you. It was a very hard fight. I was tired in the start because it was difficult to hit. And I got my powers from the 9th round and 10, 11, and 12th round in the last. But I thought it was enough to win.
A fight here in Australia against your home crowd, something you haven't done in a lot, showed a lot of confidence.
Yeah, it was difficult for this crowd. They hated me, all of them. So now I tried that, and I'm maybe going to try it again someday.
We just got the sense watching the round that towards the end you might have been ahead on points, but you still went for the knockout. You felt powerful towards the end.
Yeah, I had to give all I had in my body. And as I said, I had energy the last 2 rounds. So just all off in 11 and the 12th round.
36 fights, 36 wins. The undisputed champion.
Thank you, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the Viking Warrior, Mikkel Kessler.
And he's won the respect of the fight fans here this evening, no question about that, at the Sydney Entertainment Centre.
Anthony, a lot of people were very proud. You fought well. You didn't win. I know you're disappointed, but gee, you were good.
Yeah, it was a great show by both of us tonight. He fought a great fight, I fought a great fight. I tried to mix my game plan up a bit. I tried to stay there and trade really some time, but I just want to thank everyone for coming and supporting. Yeah, that's the way it goes, man.
The fight was still up for grabs, though. I mean, you were still confident you could do it. There was nothing in the fight going right through to the 12th round.
Yeah, I was confident that I could do it, but that's the way. I just got to take it, and that's the way it is.
He's a good fighter, a great fighter, but it was a very even contest at times. He'd hit you, you'd come back. You showed a lot of strength and character there.
Well, I couldn't let him just hit me at will, so I definitely hit him a few times too. He knows that, and but it was a great fight, so I'm glad everyone got their money's worth and had a good night.
I noticed your corner though towards the end. Did you feel as though you had to knock him out towards the end?
No, I just knew that I had to keep working. I knew it was a close. So that's why I was.
Right, I know you're disappointed, but ladies and gentlemen, it was a fantastic performance by Anthony the Man Mundine.
Thank Mikkel for the fight. Thank Mikkel for the fight. It'd be great to have a rematch, man. But see if he gives it to me or not.
A lot of people here would believe that it's a worthy rematch. Thanks very much, Anthony.
The man gracious in defeat, to take the belt back home. Mads Larsen will also be in the mix for future fights in the WBA super middleweight division. Some of the action from the course of the fight, and it was Kessler who particularly in the mid portion, threw more punches.
Yeah, he just, you know, it looked like Mundine was going to get on top of few, but he's just such a strong guy. But look, all credit to Anthony Mundine. He shows that he's right up there amongst the top super middleweights in the world. The very best, right up with the very best of them.
Reaction on the verdict that he is still the world champion. 36.
You can see this crowd.
0.
This crowd is disappointed.
Well,
I mean, you really can feel the disappointment in this crowd. They really wanted to see. They saw a different Mundine. I think they saw a Mundine they liked more, and I think they.
Now, right now, there's a flat feeling as Anthony makes his way behind us. Interesting scoring from Henk Myers, the judge from the Netherlands. Every round, 10-9 to the champion Kessler.
Bloody
yeah. I'm sure Mundine won some rounds in there.
That's the
yes, yeah, he did. He definitely did. He, you know, I mean, I don't know what fight he was watching. I thought the Japanese judge was about spot on, but they were hard to score some of the rounds. But look, I think Anthony Mundine has showed the Australian public. He went in against. He is the Viking warrior, and he's unbeaten. He's not unbeaten in 36 fights for nothing.
Hindsight time, what would have he done differently? We knew what he should have done differently after the Siaka fight. He said it. He should have been more aggressive. Was it the right that he should have tried to throw more tonight? What could have he tried to do differently?
Hard to say, because he fought a good fight.
Yeah.
Mundine did fight a good fight. He stood there and he threw punches early in the fight, and he went away. He came back. So it's hard to say. I can't see there's one thing that he did wrong.
No. Guy too. He showed that he can take a punch. He fired back well. He called him in. You know, he fought in the trenches with him at times. He's a very big, strong guy, Mikkel Kessler. And before the fight, I was, you know, watching him on tape, I've said that he was one of the most complete super middleweights I've seen. Anthony
Mundine, as we know, picked up the boxing game late at 25 years of age. 26 fights now in just 5 years. He has been world champion. Floated the idea of returning to rugby league to play this season, assuming the fight was last month, this one that we're having here tonight. What happens now for Anthony Mundine?
My opinion, strength from that, because he showed that he can stand toe-to-toe with the biggest punchers in the world. He's still improving for my money. He's got Roy Jones Sr. here with him. He trained properly for this fight. I'd like to see him back up, maybe try and get another shot. Mate, I'd love to see him. I'll tell you who I'd love to see him fight would be Marcus Bayer, the WBC champion. For my money, he would kill Marcus Bayer.
That likely to happen, though?
Probably very unlikely to happen, but look, maybe we can have the fight with Danny Green now. Who knows?
We still hear it will happen at some stage. I think Australian fight fans still want to see it happen. The great thing would have been that there was a belt from the WBC, but Danny didn't take that off Marcus Bayer. Do you still see it happening?
Well, yeah, definitely. I can't see Mundine going back to football. Why would he? I mean, why would he? He's in the top echelon of fighters in the world. Why would he throw that away?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make sense if he'd do that.
And I still personally think there's more improvement in the guy. That will give him, that fight should give him confidence. Going in against this guy with the power that he had, the knockout record he's got, the fighters he's beaten, he knows he can mix it with the very, very best in the world, the best punchers, the best boxers. Why think about rugby? He can make millions more. Look, he's a brilliant fighter.
It'd be like going back with an old girlfriend. You just don't do it. You mean, you got to have new goals. You got to go ahead.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, good on you.
Tonight, Pierre Coutsa.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, wearing the blue and white trunks, weighing in at 97.90 kilograms. He has had fights, 36 victories and only 2 defeats. He's the former South African heavyweight champion, now ranked number 2 by the IBF, number 2 by the WBA. Both of them for Evander Holyfield's title. Let's hear it for Pierre Coutsa.
Well, there's the formal introductions out of the way. This is a 10-round international match. Ready? And you just heard the MC announce that Coutsa is rated number 2 by the IBF and also by the WBA for Evander.